Hey, what's up everybody? This is Likeits1985, and today we'll be taking a look at Transformers Siege Voyager Class Soundwave. Soundwave as a figure here in the Siege line is actually a pretty good figure. I was a little bit on the fence about picking it up, but as soon as I saw it on store shelves, that really pushed me over the edge, and I'm actually happy I got it. I'm not crazy about the vehicle mode, but I can live with it. But first, before we look at the vehicle mode, of course, we want to take a look at the robot mode here. And robot mode looks very good. Let me start out with just going over the weapons. As you can see, he comes with his iconic weapons here. He's got this weapon here mounted on his shoulder, and this weapon here that he can hold in his hand. I mean, you can switch them up if you want to as well, but really nice to have these G1 Soundwave weapons. So they actually are pretty nicely detailed if we take a look at them up close. Nice sculpting there. Same with this one here. Of course, this would be nice if this was a silver. This would have been nice if it was a silver color, but nonetheless, it's actually sculpted really nice and pretty cool. So this is the third weapon that comes with Soundwave, and as you can see here, it's decently sculpted. It's kind of like in this mode, it's kind of like a handgun. If you rotate it out like this, it becomes this kind of rifle-looking thing. And according to Hasbro, what they want you to do is combine all three weapons like that. I'm just going to show you because, honestly, I don't say this a lot, but that looks kind of lame. If you like it, more power to you, but yeah. So there's that. So you get these three weapons. And let's take a look at articulation real quick. And actually, talking about the head sculpt here, you do get light piping. You do have that. So the head is, looks like on a swivel, or some kind of swivel ball joint. Of course, you have rotation here at the shoulders, the bicep, elbows, waist, legs. And you can see the front armor here does come up to allow the leg to come up farther, which is nice. Out to the side, rotate there, bend at the knee, and that really is what you have for articulation here. Now, what really is very nice about this figure, what I really like a lot, is the weathering battle damage. Now, on some of the figures, it comes out looking a little bit weird, especially in pictures. Starscream, for example, in pictures it looked kind of bad, but actually in hand it looked actually better than it did in pictures. But in this case, I think this is awesome. Look at all that nice battle damage on his chest there. Really cool. Then you have this nice paint apps here on the knee and the shin, and some dry brushing here, looks like. Really nice. Some dry brushing here on the side. So looking really cool in terms of paint. There's some nice paint there too as well, silver, and it looks like black. I was going to mention the cassette door does open up, and you can see some nice detail in there as well. And that's the other thing, the sculpting detail is phenomenal. I mean, you can panel line this like, there's a lot of opportunity to panel line this if you really want to bring out the detail, but as it is, there's detail there, there's detail on the arms, you can see here sculpting detail there. On the backpack, lots of different lines and etchings, and just really brings this figure to life. Sculpting detail here, sculpting detail on the legs. I mean, it is crazy good in terms of sculpting detail. We got back there as well. Yeah, looking pretty cool. So what you can do actually with the backpack, if you so choose, is you can actually untab the backpack just enough so you can actually hinge them slightly over the shoulders for kind of that War Machine over-the-shoulder missile launcher type of look there. So you do have that option, which is kind of nice, and I think it looks pretty good. So if you want to do that, you can certainly do that as well. So here is Siege Soundwave's vehicle mode. Some kind of space fighter thing. You can see there actually is a cockpit right there. And so we got the kind of blaster detail sculpted in there. Yeah, so there you go. I guess these would be like thrusters. But yeah, there it is. Not much really to say about it. Again, you can see the nice detail here in the sculpt and in the paint, so that's really nice. Alright, well thank you for watching. This has been my review of Transformers Siege Voyager class Soundwave.